Georgia from iMore, and right now we have the speed test for the new iPad versus the iPad 2. Okay, here we have the speed test, and we have the new iPad versus the iPad 2. And we'll deal with startup. So both, I would say, almost exactly the same. And now we're going to take a look at Infinity Blade. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. So far the new iPad is slightly faster and started up faster as well, but only slightly. Okay, let's take a look to see how fast it would work on a web page. So now we're going to do a web browser speed test. We have the cookies deleted and we have each version ready with iMore, and we have the iPad versus the iPad 2 versus the new iPad. So we're going to try to sync this all up, and on go it'll be 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, with the iPad 2 winning, and the first generation iPad is still loading up. Well, that was shocking. So we're going to press the reload button and see again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at loading the New York Times, and let's see which one's fastest. 1, 2, 3, go. So, iPad 2, slightly faster than the new iPad, and last to the races, first gen iPad.
Now we are going to do a quick app loading test. The reason we're doing this is because apps now have Retina graphics on the new iPad, which means they're pushing about 4 times the pixels. So if you have a splash screen, it's got to load a splash screen that's 4 times as big. Is the new RAM and the new chipset up to the task? Let's see. We're using Tweetbot as a test. And it's even. Now we're going to run the SunSpider JavaScript benchmark from webkit.org. First I want to note how different the color is. The new iPad's color is much better than the old iPad 2's color. We are going to start the SunSpider benchmark as close to the same time as we can. So the new iPad finished, even though I started a second late, it finished a second early, and the results are total for the new iPad 1752.6 milliseconds, plus or minus 0.7%, and for the iPad 2, the older iPad, is 18.36.2 milliseconds, plus or minus 2.7. So the new one finished faster, but the margin with a less margin for error than the old one, which finished slower with a greater margin for error. So it looks like the processors kind of even out at the end. There's not a huge difference. That was the new iPad, and I'm Renee from imore.com.